Let me bring up my GPS real quick, show you where it is, and then the map as well. Oh no, I just dropped my GPS. Oh, that's great. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going to try to hit another cave today. We're going to try to hit what's called the central cave, I believe. It's in the side of a mountain in the middle of the map, and I've been here once before with another group of people, and I'm going to try to do it this time solo, at least to get the artifact. And I actually can dump some of this stuff off of Nightmare here, because I just realized I'm not going to go taming anything, so I don't really need an ARK. I don't really need my dark arrows. I don't need this. I do want to put my fur armor onto Nightmare, and I guess I'll put my flak helmet. I'm wearing flak armor with a fur helmet right now. Ooh, Rex egg. Can't pass that up. Every time I begin recording, sure as anything that there'll be a nice egg I need to get. I want to put some of this stuff back. I'm not going to take it with me. But I'm going to take a sleeping bag this time, guys. And I'm also taking a couple dino gates, and I'll show you why when I get there, because you'll be able to set up a couple of dino gates to prevent anything from coming and attacking your animals when you're there. And another thing I'm going to try to do is and by the way, you'll notice that I'm running in the bottom left corner of my screen there, a stew. It's one that keeps me from getting cold, too cold. Right now, if I didn't have that, I'd have an ice cube. But I'm going to take one of these dire wolves with me and see if they can fit in, because I know that saber-toothed tigers can fit inside the cave. We've done that before. Did I take the right one? No, I took Gray. Don't want you, Gray. I mean, you're nice, but I don't want you. I want Snow. Snow's a slightly higher level. All right. We're going to head off and see if we can get to the cave, get both the bird, Nightmare, and Snow in there, and set up a couple of doors. But I'll show you all that when I get there. So, be right back. All right, everybody, here we are. Welcome back. This is the central cave. Let me bring up my GPS real quick, show you where it is, and then the map as well. Oh, no, I just dropped my GPS. Oh, that's great. There's probably something bad here. Oh, well. Dropping the GPS. That's great. That's what happens when you don't have it on your hotbar. All right. No, let's do that the right way. Use item, and bring up the map, and you can see that we're just to the, if you look at it, just to the right side of that mountain below. That's pretty much straight down from our base up in the north, and it's around 41.3, 46.6 as you can see. So if you want to find it yourself, it's pretty easy to do so. This is the cave entrance down here, and we're going to actually bring our guys as far in as we can. And remember I said that when you load new caves, you sometimes get some serious lag. Of course, I can't get past here. Okay, that's awesome. You get some serious lag. In fact, I'm starting to get a little bit of it right there. All right, let me get over on this side. There we go. And so we haven't experienced that really yet, but we will, I think, coming in here. But that was a nice growl. Hopefully that was from my guy. Cannot place a structure here. Is there any place you can place a gate? Dinosaur gateway. To prevent things from coming in. Do I actually need to have a foundation for this? Never had to have foundations for these before. Actually, you might need them for dinosaur gateways. I don't usually use dinosaur gateways, so maybe you do. Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, let's go out and get some... go out on Nightmare here. Go get some materials to make a foundation. And for that, I love the inventory now, guys, because you can filter on things. So if I type in, like, foundation, I see that I need stone, wood, and thatch to make a foundation. And I'm probably going to need about, 3 of these to make a dinosaur gateway? 2 or 3. So and if you want to clear that, you can just, boom, do that. So let's head out. Okay. Don't like it when parasaurs are running away from something. That growl, whenever you jump off, is just intimidating. Okay. She makes sounds that are distressing, because you're not sure what she's making those sounds for. Wooden thatch up here, no problem. How many of those can we, oh, there it is. It's that dillo over there that they were probably running from. Foundation 1, and then I'm going to need more thatch. So let's bring up our pick. Go to this tree. Okay. Put these guys down in 6 for now, and then just use the Alt 6 method to fabricate a couple more, just in case we're going to need them. The saber-tooth? Yeah, saber-tooth pack over there. Okay. Come on in here. See if we can lay down some of these foundations there on 6. These won't set here either. That's interesting. Maybe this is a setting on single player that I haven't changed. It was changed on the multiplayers I've used before, which lets you build things near cave entrances, but how far away do I have to go before I can build something or place something? That's interesting. Wow, I have to go way out here. Look at the radius they put on that thing. Okay, that's probably a setting. So, if you're on a multiplayer server or you're playing it single player and you don't have that option, you're going to experience the same problem I am about doing that. So let me do a little technical difficulties here and head off and see if I can figure out what setting to change to make that doable. Don't really want to leave my bird out here. You saw all the saber-tooth and things that are in here. This is a very bad place. There's dillos, raptors, carnos. I think T-Rexes even wander by. So I'm going to take a quick little break and see what setting I need to change, and I'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. And it took me a little bit of research, just did a quick search on the wiki, and there is a setting. I couldn't find it in the options when you launch a single-player game. Let me turn down some light shafts and bloom quality here so we can see a little bit better. There we go. You have to go to the user settings INI file. It's an actual file edit. There's an option called Allow Cave Building PVE equals True. You have to set. There is no, I guess the default value is false, but it's not in the file, so you have to add it. And once you do that and relaunch, you're able to build. In fact, you don't need the foundations, so that was a good guess, I imagine, but it wasn't something I needed to do. But I can now place it here. Now let's do the old trick where we point at the ground, and we can better see where we are if our wolf's tail will get out of the way. That looks fairly good. I don't think anything nasty can get up there, so let's just go ahead and place it right there. Let's go ahead and grab a door and place that right there. Excellent. Now we got a little bit of a protection from any wandering bad guys. I saw a scorpion up there before I started recording again, so that's a good thing. I did go ahead and brew up some more of those steaks, so let's hit one of those so you guys can see a little better. There we go. Without having to use any gamma, although I can't get past my bird now. Come on, let me bast. Come on, let me bast. Come on. Oh, boy. Okay, well, I'll land you here then. I didn't want to do that. I want to do that. And then I want to grab him. And I want to come in here. Perfect. Let's go until as far in as we can go. Here we go. Let's actually back up just slightly, buddy. Just make a little safe zone here for the bird. Let's throw another one of these gates down. If I can get through here, thank you. Although, gate frame obstructed. Not obstructed there, but obstructed here. Okay. Oh, there we go. I guess that's the place for it right there. All right. Excellent. Okay. Your head's sticking through there, Nightmare, and I don't like that, so I'm going to turn you around just slightly. There we go. Probably should drop you to the ground the right way. There we go. All right, I'll close the door behind us. You should be safe. And now we are going to be doing just a little bit of exploring. A level 48. Ooh, I didn't give him any meat, but I guess we'll have to gather some meat here. And I've got some of this leftover stuff, which I don't really need. I'm going to drop all that. And I'm going to put these health guys down here. And I'm actually going to drop the foundations. I can make those anytime. Oh, the sleeping bag. Let's put it back here in our little, essentially an airlock, I guess. Let's put it back here. Okay, put it right there. And let's name that. This is the central cave, right? So we call this the central cave bag, I guess. Or I'm going to just call it central cave, I guess. All right. We're back in action. Now, I don't know that I ever found... I think the first time we came through here, me and some friends came through here, we did find it, but I don't remember where it is. The item. Now, there's a lot of bad guys in here. Should have probably bought some stimberries with me. But there are scorpions and spiders and snakes and bats, oh my, in here. And I should probably, for now, until we get more food, probably share a little bit of my food here with my wolf. And man, those steaks wear out fast, don't they? I'm going to use another one. I'm probably going to run out. I only had enough to make 2. I'm almost certain I'm going to run out. Prior to being done here, so I'm going to probably have to use Gamma. Which, like I said, you can get away with single player, and some servers allow it, but not all of them do. Which way do we go? Left or right? Left. This is going to be fun. I'm going to get lost. Let's just hope I don't lose this guy like I lost George. Poor George. Still haven't found another Mesopithecus. I looked. I found a couple very low-level ones, but I was hoping for a higher level one, even higher than George. Okay, I think that there were snakes attacking us here before, so if this looks pretty dang familiar. Yeah, we're getting down where the water is and stuff. There's nothing. The growling of this wolf is just freaking me out because I keep thinking there's some bad guy around. We have to find where the drop is, where the artifact will be that we can use to summon the broodmother. I don't know. Oh, wow! Did we really find it that fast? Oh my goodness! Yep, artifact container, artifact of the clever. I guess I was clever. Maybe the bad guys don't come out until you actually take an artifact, because we haven't seen any of them yet. We only have 60 seconds. I don't know if we have to get out of sight of this thing to have it respawn, so let's get out of range of it. Come back. Did I come through this way? Good luck me finding my way back, I guess. I'm very curious why there aren't any bad guys in here. I'm wondering if it's the very first time you go into a cave, there's no bad guys, because remember when we lost George? The first time I went in with George, there were no bad guys. But when I went back to get the artifact on my own, all of a sudden there were bats everywhere. Has not respawned yet. Oh, I take it back. There it is. It took about 60 seconds for it to respawn. To respawn. All right. Wolf's got one. I've got one. It's about to go dark. I'm going to have to gamma up here to get out. Or use a torch. Maybe I should just use a torch. Maybe I should be fair here. Do it the way you'd have to do it on a server that had no gamma. Now, see if I can get out of this place. That's going to be a chore. 'Cause I don't remember how we got here. Although I think it's kind of hugging to the right as much as we can. Maybe. I think up here. Yeah, this is where I thought the snakes were, I think. I think we're heading in the right direction. Up, yep. I saw a little bit of green text there for Nightmare, so we're heading the right way. Yay! Wow. I did not expect that to go as smoothly as it went, guys. That is remarkable. I think we're going to have time to do something else this episode. If it's not even going to another cave, maybe it's going to be some taming or some building or something. So let's get our animals out of here. We're going to have to do this in multiple stages here. Bring Nightmare out. Hey, hello, little Dodie. What's your level? 9. I don't need another Dodie anyway. Okay. There we go. Set snow down here to be picked up. Perfect. And let's head home. Which way's home? That way's home. I can tell by the... Wait a minute. That's not the blue tower. That's not home. That's the blue tower. That's home. I'll get it right eventually. Alright, so I'm going to head on home with Snow and our 2 new artifacts and catch you when I get there. Alright, hey everybody, welcome back. We finished a little early, so what I'm thinking about doing here, I've been toying with the idea of possibly making another base. Not moving, per se. I'm not saying let's just, leave this place and go somewhere else. I'd like to have this base. I like this base. I love the cold. I love the snow. It's just a wonderful biome, and we're right on the edge of it, which is really cool. But it's really hard, going to be really hard to get up to that tower, to the blue tower, to do any sort of boss battle. So I'm thinking of doing a base near one of the towers. And now I've had another base over at about 50, 80. You saw that in the multiplayer, the server tour that I did. I've also had with my buds a base down around 80, 45 range. And, I've already been there. I've already done that for both of those. The one on the east is Swamp, of course, now, and is near Green Tower. But I don't think I really want to set up in the swamp. Just not a swamp fan. Too many bugs and snakes and things. However, the red tower has moved down to, around 85-20 range, somewhere around there. I'm thinking we should go investigate spots over there. I have never built over there. I don't know what's available, so I'm going to hop onto Nightmare and fly over that direction, and let's do a little bit of base scouting and maybe set up a little temporary place to call our own to get started. So I'm going to go head on over there, and I'll catch you in a bit. All right, everybody, welcome back. Nightmare and I have landed at Red Tower. Hello, Red Tower. We miss you over in the cold. And we're going to head up here and take a quick look. Red Tower is conveniently one of the lowest towers. It's pretty much at ground level. And as with most of the towers, the one up in the mountain now that's blue, nobody spawns up there. The one that is now green that used to be blue. There's some herbivores spawn up there. And here you get herbivores as well, so... It's not a very bad place to be, but let's scout around for some convenient base locations that might be pretty cool to build a second home at that would be close enough to just walk our dinos in for a big boss battle, but not so close that the bosses might go out and destroy our house. So we've got some beach locations. I think those are probably a little too close. I think the one over here on the other side of the mountain might be fine. I think up above might be fine. I think this island over here is kind of cool. Not very flat, though. You don't need flat. Flat just makes it easier to do dino pins and things. I like this solitary island here. This is pretty cool. I'm sure a lot of people have probably built here because it's along the shoreline. So you get a lot of starters. Whenever you start the game, you always start on a beach. So I'm sure a lot of people have built here. I have not been over here, though. Let's pull back and take another look. Is there anything inland that looks pretty cool? Let's go over here real fast. I like this open stretch here. Of course, openness doesn't matter. I can knock the trees down and make them not grow again, so. Oh, what's up here at the top of this little hill over here? This looks kind of interesting. There's a... Oh, that's a nice plateau up here. Are there any middle nodes I'd be destroying by putting a base here? I don't see any middle nodes. That's fine. Don't need middle nodes here. Well, what does it look like over here? Oh, that looks pretty. A little waterfall area over there. That's nice. So up above Red Tower, there's some nice areas up here. What do we got over here? Brontos, and I'm sure a little further inland you're going to get a lot of... There's a Carno back there. You're going to get a lot of Spinos and things spawning. That's fine. That's nice right up... I like this area right up here. I like this area a lot. Right by this river, the top of this waterfall, this area that we're flying over right here in front of us. I kind of like it. I kind of dig this area. Let's get up a little higher and take a look. This area might work. It's close enough to be fairly convenient so we can get our big dinos in for the boss battles over here at Red Tower. It's near water. You can see our base way over there. Snow biome. I kind of dig this place. Now, the question is, do we want to build right up here or right down here? I'm thinking higher ground would be better. I'm thinking over here. I'm thinking building something over here would work. What kind of bad guys are over here? Let's take this land and see what charges us. It's one way to find out. I don't see anything charging. See a lot of herbivores over here. Let's see there. Parasaur. Let's get some wood here. Wood, thatch, and fiber. Do what we want to do before we start here, which is make a storage chest or two to store some materials. Okay. Look at these poppies. Oh, these are cool. I don't think I've ever seen these before. Wonder how new they are. Well, there's is that a raptor? Looks like a raptor. Let's go take a look, Nightmare. Is that a raptor over there? Attacking that parasaur. Of course, it's a little hard to see now. Thought we saw a raptor over here. Trike. Something's going crazy back here. Huh. Oh, it's a Carno. Fighting bugs. I'll put you out of your misery, Carno. Alright, you're out of your misery. No more bugs for you. Okay. Well, I don't see what I think was a raptor. There's a dillo. Maybe it was just the dillo I saw. Well, that's an ex-dillo. Huh. Alright. Well. Huh. Okay. Back up top of the waterfall. Where we were. And let's get back to collecting some fibers here. And making some bookcases, some storage cases. Okay, get a little bit of this stuff. Okay. And maybe put the cases right up here, just to get them out of the way. Yeah, just to get them out of the way. Oh yes, can search now. Storage. There it is. Large storage box. Can make 2 of those. Let's do that. Drop those on 0. These are going to be temporary. Definitely going to be moving these at some point. So don't really need to line them up or do anything cool with them. I just put some supplies in here. Some fiber. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Drop that, and that, and that, and that. Okay. Now, actually, let's plop down some foundations as well. We don't have our animals here, our Dodie and all of that to gather some resources. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Create a couple of foundations, and I'm going to set up a temporary little kind of a mini little hut here, and I'll be back as soon as I'm ready to show you what I got. All right, everybody, welcome back. I did a little bit of clearing and gathering resources and figuring out what I wanted to do with this particular spot. I also tamed a couple of dillos that happened to walk by. I figured, hey, why not have a couple guard dogs here? So I tamed them. They're pretty low level. Not a big deal, just dillos. I built originally down here by the chest, I built this kind of a base area, and then I realized, I don't really want that. It couldn't be very big, and what I want to do is, this one's currently 7 foundations across. I think I'm going to go for maybe even 9 foundations across, maybe 2 more in the other direction, 2 more over there on the left. And then I'm going to go deep. That's either the beginning of it or the center of it, I'm not sure, but I'm going to go deep back here. And what I'm going to do is, what I'm going to create is kind of a drive-through or walk-through base that's going to have storage on either side, and other fabricators and smithies and stuff in here, so that we can get things done here at this particular base. For security, I don't think I'm going to do the traditional fence foundations and fences. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to leave the base in the middle open, either with 3 or 5 foundations wide open on either side, so you can walk dinos through. And I think on the outside, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take behemoth gates, and I'm just going to line up behemoth gates. I've seen that done on other ARK players, and I haven't done it myself, but I think it's kind of a cool thing, so I think I'm going to try doing it. I made one of them just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. But these things are so big that I think I'm going to start with a behemoth gate down here. Actually, let's do our old trick for lining this stuff up better. A behemoth gate down here that's embedded into this world rock. Like this, and kind of go that direction, although I think I might actually spin it just a little. Kind of go that way, in fact maybe a little more. There we go. That'll give me access to the water down here, and then let me go ahead and place that one. I think it's a good start. And then throw that gate on real quick, just get it out of my inventory. And then go down, keep going down in this direction a ways, and then cut back up over here. Knock away these rocks. I think that I can knock them away, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think these are world rocks. No, these are resource rocks. Right, and then build up this direction. Very hot out here. Get a little food and water. Build up. Cut back across over this way over here. And then cut back down along here, probably skirting this edge so I don't have a lot of gaps underneath the behemoth gates. And then once I've blocked off here, I'm safe because nothing I don't think can come up these rocks from down there. So I think we're pretty good. I think I just want to do that. It's just, so I'm going to need to harvest a whole bunch of stone, wood, and thatch. It's actually fairly inexpensive for the amount of area you cover and the height you cover. If you were to build a stone wall that long and that high, far more resources to do it with stone foundations and stone walls than it is to do it with a behemoth gate. And the behemoth gates are openable. You can open them all, so you can go off in any direction. So that's pretty cool. I guess I might try putting some windows up too, like in between, have a little section, a tiny section with just a stack of windows, just so you can see out. But then again, I think I'm going to be going in and out mostly with Nightmare or another bird, so it's not really a problem. But so what I need to do now is gather a whole bunch of resources and build a whole bunch of behemoth gates and circle this place. And once it's circled, then I can continue working on the base, I think, effectively, and also migrate some dinos over here. I'm not going to put all of my dinos over here. No way. That is still my main base at the northwest up there by the winter biome. I love it up there. But I do want to probably have a couple of dinos here. I might even tame a couple more too, because I think I'm going to tame the resource dinos definitely. Like another mammoth, another doedicurus for stones, definitely. Maybe a trike or something for some thatch as well. So we'll see what happens. So I think it's a good start. This is a pretty cool base. From here, we can get pretty easily to the Red Tower here for our boss battles. So that's going to be pretty cool. And in fact, if I come on over this way, I could probably build a path and put some foundations every once in a while just to keep this wide open. And I'm thinking perhaps I can build an elevator somewhere along here. And made out of metal, so I don't think the bosses would damage it, I hope. But I think I might be able to build an elevator, maybe right down here, up to the top up here. One of the big ones that you can put behemoths on. That'd be pretty cool. That was a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys staying with me and watching this stuff. We had a lot of fun in the cave. I got 4 more caves to do before I have enough tributes to actually do a boss battle. So in between getting those caves explored, and I'll try to do each one of those on camera. I'll be building this base up some more and maybe getting some dinos tamed off camera, because you've seen me tame those kinds of dinos before. You don't really need to see that again. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.